bit late out. He's got to start from pit lane. So we'll keep an eye on, it looks like Duncan Rowe on a GSXR 750. So here we are in the starter's hands. Great start from Richard Martin Barrett. Everybody's away fairly cleanly. Even the little 125, which are always an absolute sod to get off the line. Particularly harsh on clutches. So our pit row starter is about to be let go now. So we're all underway. Richard Martin Barrett out in front. Uriah Ryken, Tarbin Walker. Everybody's away cleanly. And if you're looking at the onboard footage just going through the hairpin now, we just had someone make a little bit of a mess of that one. See how braked himself. But Richard Martin Barrett in the first lap has pulled out a massive lead. He's got probably 120 metres on the rest of the field. So we'll see them come around for the first lap from a standing start, and we'll see what sort of times they're doing. As I say, this is a combination of what was the old Formula 3, and as I say, very dear to my heart after owning a Formula 3 bike for over 24 years. So Richard has gone through from a standing start of minute 18, 134, Roger Cathro second at 121, Uriah Ryken 122, Todd Ackroyd 122.985, Jason Truman 124.106, Tarbin Walker 125.288, Chris Beams 126.030, Chance Oliver 126.190, Ken Jeston 127.642. Pull your finger out, Ken. Steve Hurst 128.040, Dave Johnson in 11th is a 129.528, 12th Dean Malhopt 129.788, 13 Aaron Lambourne 136.948, 14 is Duncan Rowe, who was the GSXR 750, who started from pit lane. So just running through a couple of the sponsors here. Dave Johnson, Technique Electrical, Chris Beams, Arbonne Sports Nutrition and Technique Electrical, Richard Martin Barrett, Speed Junkie and iTools, Tarbin Walker, he doesn't have any. Just had a second lap. So Richard Martin Barrett in a substantial lead. He just went through at a 1:14.617, which is the fastest lap of the day so far for him. I think he was in the 15s yesterday running around, so that's a pretty good lap from him. He's obviously got everything sorted. Second's Roger Cathro on his 450 Yamaha R6. He did a 1:16.028. Third again is Uriah Ryken. Fourth, Todd Ackroyd. Fifth, Jason Truman. Sixth, Tarbin Walker. Seven's Chris Beams. 8, Chance Oliver. 9, Ken Jeston. 10, Steve Hurst. 11, Dave Johnson. 12, Dean Malhopt. 13, Aaron Lambourne. And our G6R 750 Duncan Rowe leading up the back. He's done a 1:28.696. So he's obviously fairly new to the racing scenario. So we've got 6 laps to go. You've got Richard Martin Barrett just coming around the Go Media sweeper now, and he's got quite a comfortable lead. He's just done a 14.963. Roger Cathro just popped across the line in second. Fairly well spread out, not a lot of passing and dicing going on in this particular stage. The sound of that lovely little NSR 300 that Jason Truman is riding on behalf of Glenn Scatchell. Quite nice to get 2 strokes out there occasionally. And number 11 in 11 is Dean Malhopt on a ZXR 400. Reasonably familiar with those lovely little bikes. So Richard Markham Barrett's coming down the back straight now. It does look very much like, yes, Roger Cathro is catching very, very quickly, so unless something's happened. Yes, Richard Markham Barrett's pulling out of the lead. He's pulling into the pit, so he's clearly got a bike problem. And now taking over the lead is Roger Cathro, which Richard stock is best. Markham Barrett will be bitterly disappointed, or anybody would be, pulling out of first place halfway through a race with 4 laps to go. Clearly a bike problem. So maybe stock is best. So just running through the list of riders there. So as I say, the leader, Richard Markham Barrett, has just pulled out of the race. First now, Roger Cathro. He has got a gap of almost 12 seconds over second place. He's got a substantial lead. Second is Uriah Ryken. Third, Todd Ackroyd. Fourth, Jason Truman. Fifth is Tarbin Walker. 6, Chris Beams. 7, Chance Oliver. 8, Ken Jeston. 9, Steve Hurst. 10 is Dean Malhopt. 11 is Dave Johnson. 12 is Aaron Lambourne, and Duncan Rowe just coming across the line now. So after this, there's 3 laps to go. As I say, Roger's got a substantial lead. Well, the second place person is just coming out of Go Media now. There's a reasonable mixture of bikes here, where you start considering from the KTM 690 to the inline 4 cylinders, to the V-twins, to an RS 125 single cylinder. So yeah, quite a interesting variety of bikes. Ken Jeston just having a dice with an SV650 going into Toyota. And the SV has got the better of him. Being passed by someone with a fluoro vest, which means they're a relative newcomer. We have the little 125 going on Go Media rather slowly. So he could possibly have some bike issues as well, which is a little bit naughty. He did say at riders briefing, if you can't keep up race pace, you need to pull off the side of the track as soon as safe, rather than continue at not race pace. So no doubt the officials will have a bit of a chat with him. So looking on CTAS, bike coming down the back straight. Just flashed to the front straight. So Roger Cathro has been through. He's slowed the pace down. His last lap time was 1:18, so he's clearly aware he's got a comfortable lead. Second is Uriah Ryken, and probably a similar sort of gap of 100 or so metres back to third place, which is Jason Truman. Another Speed Junkie iTools sponsored bike. So still 2 laps to go. Roger Cathro has a comfortable lead on his 450 Yamaha. Well, speaking about Aussie Performance and Chris Osborne, he was the one who first came up with this idea of getting a 4-cylinder 600cc sports bike and basically disabling one cylinder and turning it to a 450, which is eligible for Formula 3. Very, very clever mechanic. He builds a lot of race engines for the guys in New Zealand here. And it's a good stepping stone. You can always put it back to a 600 and move up to the 600 class. So we're now on the last lap. White flag is out. Roger's just going through the infield. So Roger's just gone through the hairpin for the last time. Second place is Uriah Ryken, just coming from the S's. Third place, Jason Truman. Fourth place, Tarbin Walker. As I say, they're just heading through the S's towards the hairpin on the last lap. Chris Beams and Chance Oliver. Chris has just taken a place from Chance. So Roger Cathro just coming out of Go Media Sweeper and taking a comfortable win. Yeah, I don't know if everybody's aware, but Roger Cathro is quite a well-known baker. He's won prizes for his pies. He works at Pack and Save Tony and has got award-winning pies. He used to bring them up to the track, but I don't think he does anymore. But a comfortable win for Roger. Second was Uriah Ryken. Third